Good afternoon, all. Paul from CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Wednesday afternoon, April 16th. We're looking at window traders market profile of the ES and the NQ. I obviously have these in bigger increments as the market really came in the afternoon when I period. Nice little spike to the downside. It creates our seventh largest range of the year. I'm sorry, is it the seventh? Eighth largest range of the year, which is amazing. Almost $15 in ES. Now the volume wasn't great. It's going to be above average, but nothing great. Now, two things. If you were calling the daily up, the daily is now officially in balance. If you're calling the daily that still in balance, like I was, well, you're still in balance. Now, you could use Powell's appearance at wherever he was today as the reason the market sold off, but I wouldn't also discount. He sounded very bearish, but I also wouldn't discount the fact that Monday and Tuesday tried to do what? Get to the balance high. How did it do? Couldn't. Balance rule number one, got close to it. Didn't do well, right? And now, after taking out Monday and Tuesday's lows, you finally got some and staying below it all day. And then when Powell added fuel to the fire, we just started ripping low and end up with a double distribution day. We had a triple distribution day. They took that back late. We also have a gap above us still. So there's a gap above us and a double distribution day in ES and NQ. Righty is different. Righty had a very small gap they filled, and they took back their trend day. So righty ends with a 9-wide point of control and an afternoon rally high in G. Again, they're in balance. NQ ends with a double distribution day down, a 9-wide POC, and an afternoon rally high, and the gap above. ES ends, double distribution day down. They were only 8-wide, afternoon rally high in G, and the gap. I had a good day today, very good day. We talked about this. We talked about being inside this huge range. It's consuming us. I put that in my title this morning on the video. That range is consuming us. And it's not even the balance low. Last Monday was. So coming out of this balance is going to be tremendously hard. Now, one other thing. They have a bad print in SPY at 537.79, I believe. Today's high is 535.11. That's the correct high. We did not fill the gap. Unfortunately, when I went to fix it, I absolutely took the entire day off that chart. So I'll just show you the weekly. As far as my trading went, though, in A period, when we first opened up, again, and one other thing, gap and go, once again. What happened to it? We rallied right off the opening. The inventory was short, we rallied. Again, it's a fallacy. You're going to have multiple opportunities if these gaps hold. And we did, right? So I shorted against both the 144 and the overnight halfback in A period. Did well on that. B period, took a short against the opening. Actually, I missed A's low. It happened so freaking fast, I missed it. But I did get some ebb and flow shorts and a short against the opening. That worked. I did nothing in C. I long D to get the IB high. Okay? All that was stops being set off. That's it. I didn't do anything after that till G because E, F, nothing really happening. I took a short in G and I almost top ticked that afternoon rally high. So I did that. And then when the market, I took the short to get the IB low and the overnight low. So we got that. We got both those two staple plays. And then when I was ripping any push up, I was looking for shorts. I shorted I shorted J, I shorted L. I actually was doing well on M, and then I gave away about 20 points, but still made money in that time frame and had a good day overall. Now, as ugly as this looks for the bulls, it is still balanced. However, I told you the danger. Do you remember what we talked about today in this morning's video? I said, what was the hump level? The gap fill for the bears and the overnight low for the bulls to defend. Well, it took a while. You do realize that. We didn't get an overnight until I. Didn't get the overnight until I. And boy, oh boy, right? Once that hump level was gone, we have a price vacuum inside of Friday, right? Took it all out. NQ also. Price vacuum inside of Friday. Took it all out and got into Thursday. Now, even though it's still balanced, the question is, did the bear, if the bulls really did fail at the balance high, well, your next destination to me is at least Wednesday's low. So we'll see how that plays out. I'm not going to go over destinations. I put them in bigger increments. Now, Trump is, from what I understand, Trump is supposed to have a press conference around 4:30. Look, Powell and Trump dislike each other. Powell doesn't give a shit anymore, right? His term is up a year from May. He doesn't care. No matter what he says, Trump's always going to be on top of him, right? So guess what? He's going to throw out there what he feels. Keep in mind also, Powell's been wrong about everything. He's been wrong from day one about no inflation, this and that. So, again, you got to take what these people say and pretty much take it with a grain of salt. I know you have to know where the ALGOs are going, but so much of it is just garbage. It's not even funny. I tried to get the room, especially in I period, IJKL. I'm like looking for longs. I would not advise it. Now, M period did surprise me. I thought M period would test the lows. Well, we did test the lows. I thought we'd make a new low. I was a little surprised we took back the triple distribution, but we did hold the double. Again, it might have been just short covering prior to maybe Trump coming out and throwing off something. Who knows? Maybe he'll say something positive about the tariffs. Oh, negotiations are going well. Remember, it's all a big game. Please remember that, okay? And then chart-wise, so I'm just going to show you the weekly. Now, another big thing, it's an inside week. We only have one more day to go in the week. So very good odds for an inside week for us, okay? Let me just see something and assume all of us, right? Triple Qs and IWM. Yep. So very good odds for an inside week, which should provide good opportunities tomorrow. Again, the only reason I'm not showing you daily, I screwed up and took out the whole daily bar when I was trying to correct it. Not a big deal to me. I was in balance anyway. So, whatever. We'll see what happens if I could find a way to put it back in with my technology skills. Anyway, hope you all had a good day trading. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing to this channel. Rest up, enjoy your evening, and we'll speak prior to the opening tomorrow.